Welcome back, everyone, to another epic episode of Dartmouth High News Now. I'm your host for this week, Kate Sylvia. This episode is produced by your one and only Team Epic Dartmouth. On this week's show, we talk about Mental Health Awareness Month. We also take a look at our special guest, Fabio Monteiro from Portugal, who zoomed some of Mr. Carvalho's class and talked about his book and lifestyle. Lunch, weather, and so much, much more. Let's get this epic episode started.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we start, we have some very important announcements for you. First annual Best Buddies Friendship Ball. It is happening May 13th from 2:30 to 4:30. The theme is Masquerade Ball. See Mrs. August and B20 to get your tickets. Tickets on sale now. Dartmouth High Theatre Company proudly presents Shrek the Musical. It is fun for the entire family. It is happening Thursday, May 5th and Friday, May 6th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, May 7th at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Order your tickets now. Limited seating.
The DHS Theatre Company, one of Dartmouth's most acclaimed programs. I mean, just take a look at all those awards. The theatre company is putting on Shrek the Musical. It's the classic story we all know and love with original music by Janine Tessori. Shrek the Musical will be on May 5th through the 7th. Tickets are $15 for an adult and $12 for students. A small price to pay for a good time. You can buy your tickets right now on the theatre company's official site, www.dhstheatreco.com. Or you can buy them at the cafeteria during any lunch shift, or buy them at the door on any performance date. But seating is limited, so make sure you get your tickets now.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Can I please have a coffee?
One coffee, coming right up. Here's your coffee. Enjoy.
This coffee was amazing, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
You want restaurant quality coffee? Then sign up for our cafe delivery service every Tuesday.
Check weekly for the Google form in your email to sign up.
DHS TV Media presents on May 20th, 2022 at Dartmouth Memorial Stadium, join us in celebrating this year's Special Olympics with field day games including soccer, frisbee, javelin, and shot put, and experiencing competition with over 15 conjoining unified schools. Watch as each of our contestants battle in games earning different prizes and fun goodies. Starring everyone's favorite Colin DeManch and led by Miss KP, Mr. Bro, and Coach Capello. Tune in on DHS TV Media on YouTube on May 20th, 2022.
Next up, we look at the 7-day forecast brought to you by Ella.
Friedman, and this is your 7-day forecast. On Monday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 46. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 50. Wednesday will be sunny with a high of 61 and a low of 48. Thursday will be partly cloudy with a chance of rain with a high of 61 and a low of 47. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 46. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 58 and low of 48. And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 63 and a low of 50. Back to you, Kate.
Recently, some Portuguese classes went on a Zoom to talk to Fabio Monteiro from Portugal. He talked about his book and his inspiration to write it.
So April 26th, I'm very excited because my students and other Portuguese students are going to get to meet Fabio Monteiro, who is a Portuguese journalist and author. And what I'm really excited about is that he's going to be talking about the events of 25 de Abril, which is the 25th of April, which is when Portugal celebrates the fall of dictatorship from the Salazar regime. And it kind of has a little bit to do with what's kind of going on right now with Russia and Ukraine. So it'll be cool for the students to hear a little bit about Portuguese history, how they kind of went through something kind of similar with someone who thought he could do whatever he wanted. So I'm excited for Fabio to someone from Portugal talking to the students. That's pretty cool. And B, to him just enlighten them and educate them a little bit on Portuguese history. Students studying Portuguese should hear and learn about people from Portugal. And I think what happens here, not just in Dartmouth, but I think kind of like in America in general, we kind of feel like we're in this bubble. We almost forget that there's other people in the world. My job, Mr. Borges, Ms. Viana, and Ms. Souza's job every day in teaching Portuguese is to teach you language and culture. But I think you get an even better taste of it hearing someone actually living the culture. So I think them listening to Fabio and getting a better idea of how life is now in Portugal will hopefully give them more appreciation for what they're learning here in the classroom here in Dartmouth. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Pretty much my favorite thing from the presentation was I really liked how he gave us the culture from Portugal, and he really explained to us what that 25th of April meant to the Portuguese culture. I really learned about the 5 people that passed away on the Carnation Revolution. I learned about them, I learned about their past, and overall, I really enjoyed Fabio Monteiro's interview, and great guy.
Yes, I think when we hear from someone from Portugal, it gives us a good background to learn Portuguese, and I feel like when we're speaking to someone that actually experienced Portugal their whole life, it gives us a good background to learn from, and we can also kind of see how it is to live in Portugal too. And yeah, I had a great time watching it, and I think we all had something to take away from this presentation.
Brought to you by Lily, we have this week's lunch menu.
Lunch for Monday, chicken and waffles, crispy baked fries, and syrup. Lunch for Tuesday, chicken fajitas, brown rice, cheddar cheese, beans, fresh salsa, and lettuce and tomato. Lunch for Wednesday, barbecue pulled pork sandwich, pretzel roll, and crispy baked fries. Lunch for Thursday, General Tso chicken, fried rice, and broccoli. Lunch for Friday, buffalo chicken dip and tortilla chips.
Starting May 1st, Mental Health Awareness Month begins. We went to discuss the importance of this topic with Mrs. Glacier, one of the school's social workers.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Glacier. I'm one of the school social workers here at Dartmouth High School. I'm one of 4 social workers here in the building available to students to provide supports. We thought it would be helpful to talk to you today a little bit about mental health as it relates to young people, and we thought this would be a good topic to bring up as May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month. So I've been working with young people for several years, and one of the most prevalent issues that young adults typically come to me with is feelings of anxiety. And that's what we're primarily going to be talking about today. There's lots of research that indicates that since the pandemic, young people have been struggling even more so with symptoms of anxiety. So the important thing to know is that feeling anxious is completely normal, and it's something that we all feel from time to time. What you want to pay attention to is how those feelings of anxiety impact your ability to function. So whether or not you're still able to complete in and participate in things that you typically have been able to do in the past. And if you are reflecting on that and thinking about that and notice that there's a difference in your ability to be able to do that, that might be a sign that you're struggling with anxiety and that you might want to reach out and find some help. So what we really want young people to know is that there are supports for you here at school as it relates to feeling anxious. So every single student is assigned to a school social worker, and I would really encourage students to start there. We are here to talk with you about the way that you're feeling, but really it's just about connecting with and talking to any trusted adult. There are lots of wonderful teachers and staff here in the building, and so just letting somebody know that you might be struggling with anxiety is a great first step to take, and we are happy to talk with you more about that and help get you some supports so that you feel like you can be your best self here at school.
Hey Joby, are you going to the Special Olympics on May 20th?
I got so much schoolwork to do, I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Don't even worry about that, Joby. You can watch it straight from your classroom.
Really? No way!
You didn't hear? They're live streaming it.
I can't believe they're live streaming it. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Great job.
Go! Woo!
That's all we have for this week's episode of Dartmouth High News Now. Be sure to look out for next week's episode from Team 2091. They will have a story on Teacher Appreciation Week. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our great shows. Finally, be sure to have an epic week from Team Epic Dartmouth.
Adios!
Adios!